so much for coming out tonight. I missed this city for a few touring cycles, and there was a reason for that, and it wasn't my fault. It was just the people that bought my shows in this city up to that point decided at one point they weren't going to buy them anymore, and so I didn't get to Houston for 2 touring cycles. And that really is what happened. I tried my best to get here, and I couldn't do it, and I apologize for that. It won't happen again. This city is really important to me. This is kind of where I figured out who I was as an artist, and I came here first, and I met one of my 2 teachers here, and a lot of other teachers, not just towns, Rocky Hill, and some of the folks that ran some of the places that I played. John Carrick and his mother, Sam Mountain, and Dale Sofar, and Mike Condrey at Liberty Hall used to let me in for free down there, and I saw a lot of great music there. And my first wife was from here, and I saw her the other night in Atlanta, and yes, she still speaks to me. Actually, most of them do at this point. So. But look, the truth is, no matter what you do, there's no way you can hide from it, no way to get away from it. The clock is ticking, and there's gonna be a fucking election. What's important to me is that everybody suit up and show up. I don't care what you believe, who you support, what color you are, what you call God, or whether you call God at all. I personally believe in God. I don't know anybody that took real LSD 25 that doesn't. It's the truth. But, the last election was probably decided in part by a lot of people that didn't vote, and I don't want that to happen again. We choose our leaders with a smaller percentage of our population than any democracy that's existed since probably the Roman Empire, where only senators could vote, and we're dangerously near to that now. We need to get off our asses. So just suit up and show up, and then we'll know what we have, and I'll be okay with that, and then I'll figure out what I'm going to do. And the main thing is that we go through it, and I think what will help more than anything else is if we find a way to go through it with as much kindness as we can possibly muster, because it's just got too goddamn mean. It's totally okay to be angry, but it's not okay to be mean ever, and it never helps. Now that I got that off my chest, I've been called a lot of things in my life, and some of them I was okay with, some of them not so much. But I try to live by a handful of principles as best I can, not the least of which is the idea that your opinion of me is none of my fucking business. Somebody asked me if I could describe myself in one word, what would that word be? And I had to say I'm first and last romantic. And I mean that in every sense of the word. And it's a big word. It covers a lot of territory. I include in that the intimate definition of romantic, the thing that happens between a man and a woman, or a man and a man, or a woman and a woman, because that's romantic. But I also mean big ass romantic, like Don Quixote shit, like you got a dream and everybody tells you your whole life there is no fucking way it is ever coming true, and you just keep on dreaming it until it does, or you die, whichever one happens first. That's romantic. Now, it is obvious that I am a lot better at one kind of romantic than I am at the other, at least in the long haul. But all I was trying to do is what my parents did, because my folks were together until my dad passed away. It's almost 53 years. That's really romantic. And I just wanted that. So I kept trying. Now, my therapist says that I intentionally seek out women that I couldn't possibly succeed in a relationship with, because I really want to be alone. God, I hope that's not true. It sounds like a lot of fucking work to me. But if it is, it turns out she's right. I have to admit that I turned 64 years old just a few weeks ago. And I've grown to rather enjoy sitting wherever I want to when I go to the movies. And being on time. And I can watch all the baseball I want to. It happens every day. They're in camp, y'all. It's right around the corner. Yankees. All my life. Oh, fuck you. Really? There were no fucking Astros when I became a baseball fan. Fuck you. What are you, 12? Fuck you, I bleed pinstripes. We'll see you in the playoffs, Hawks. Really? 27 fucking world championships. Yeah. Just, you've only got a few more to go. It's fine. Anyway. But somebody said never say never. Never give up. Shows to go you never can tell. Chuck Berry said that. There's a girl up on the mountain I once knew. Let her go and now I'm sad and blue. Sometimes late at night I pray she'll come down to me someday. And the girl up on the mountain never knew. So she gave herself to someone else back in.